Throughout my entire life, I have been playing video games, and it's one of the greatest things I have ever had in my entire life. And that's what I want to talk about today is the consoles that I have till this day. And I am going to pull out some old video games that I have, and I want to show the world that how interested and what got me here in video game history. The Sir Starters right here I have is a PS3, right? I never had one at the time. When it came out, I couldn't even afford one. And I had a buddy that sold me this $60, working. It's a working. It's not in the best of mint condition, but it works. That's all that really matters to me. I have the cables and everything. My cats literally love to lay on these. Right next to it is a Nintendo Wii that I don't feel like plugging out right now. But get him out. There's bad boy right here, the Nintendo Wii. Again, I've been playing it right now. It's connected to the TV. I love playing this thing. I love everything about it. With my Wii remote, with a Wii motion adapter inside. That otherwise I couldn't play Wii Sports Resort. Another one, but this one is the reason what got me into gaming in the first place. I think I was probably like 6, I believe. I don't remember exactly, but I remember at the time I was at a Walmart as a young child. I got my very first console, a slim PS2. Till this day, I still kept it, and I still sometimes, well, yeah, sometimes play it, and it's one of the greatest things that my mom has ever bought me. It's not in the mintest of conditions due to the fact I had a sticker here. It was a blue eyes white dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh. I was a big Yu-Gi-Oh guy at the time. Um, Obviously now it's gone, but it's one of the best consoles I have. It still works till this day. It still does. I even have the original uh controller. It's right here. Remember the time where wire controller was a thing? And it's crazy the fact that how small this controller was. It really is. Look at that. Like, I mean, I don't have the biggest hands, but I have. It's crazy. I have the original. I still have it to this day. Even the original cables and all that. Another one. This is what got me into gaming in the first place. I didn't really have a game until I had my first PS2 game, which was GTA 3, was really insane for me at the time to play it because how violent it is. Well, not as violent as I look at it now, but another one I have. I will make old people jealous till this day. I have a Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Works, by the way. It works. I have the cable somewhere else, but I'm bought this offline. Dude was probably selling it for $60. I don't remember exactly, but I didn't really pay that much. Came with the original controller and everything. And I just got something that I never grew up. I have played this at other people that have it. It was really good. I admit it's a good console. I love it. And Nintendo. This is when Nintendo was actually the god of console games, and I love every minute of it. I think I have some good games for it though. I will grab those in a sec after I'm done showing you my other latest console, the original Super Entertainment System. Again, I got this at a local video game store. Only had to pay $100 for it, just like the same one where I got the Wii. Uh, but this is my mom's childhood game, and I remember her telling me the Super Mario Bros. Days. Same thing, original cables, controllers, and all that, which I'm also gonna grab. And it throws me off that I own that gaming has come so far. Right now, it's just going to shit because due to the fact now that RAM prices are going up. But I am very happy. This is what got me into gaming in the first place. I believe I have a gaming. Oh yeah, I do. Gotta be careful with it. Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 2. I would love to get the third one, but hey, screw it. Budokai Tenkaichi 2 is also a good game. And at the time, I will say I never had one of these at the time. Remember when 8 megabytes was a lot of space? And I remember when I was a kid, I had this. Every game I play, no matter how far I go, I had to restart because I never had a memory card. We don't have to deal with that no more. Just gotta make sure my games have enough space. Now, I'm gonna throw you guys off with some cool ass games that I have for it. First off, I have not yet got all the games out because they're at a box. I would love to show you. You guys want to see some more of those, but I want to show you off some NES. and N64 to Super Nintendo. Like always, you always gotta go with the Super Mario Bros. 3. This game, I have no idea how my mom beats this because every time I try to play it, I just suck balls. I'm too used to do Super Mario games. And honestly, goated game. On like games from the past, they actually took time and it programmed. I mean, they didn't want to have to do much of graphics since they're all 8-bit. Another one I bought this at a local game store for $19. Refurbished, it works, but the only thing it's torn is the picture on it. Battletoads. Again, a game that works. Enjoyed a lot of it, and honestly, I played it by myself because I don't have a second NES controller. But it's a hard game, I will say that. I have watched a lot of AVGN, AV3 Video Game Nerd. I remember he talked about this. Hard game, multiplayer. It was a pain because it's friendly fire, but yeah, it's cool that I have this. Another one I have for it, it's sealed right now. I got this for $20. One of the, before Dark Souls was a thing, Ghosts and Goblins. Play. I have no idea how people managed to beat this. It's insanely hard. But I don't think I'll ever beat this. Who knows? One day I will. Who have all the time in the world? A game that I wish I didn't bought, but I thought it would be good because of the name. Karate Champs. I have no idea how people play this. The controls kind of suck in my opinion. Pushing, like, 'cause it's a D-pad at the time, so there was like no joystick. And I guess one of the buttons you turn, right? You turn, and I don't like that because your dude could be behind you, and you're just stuck doing this. Can't do nothing much about that. This here was the first not console game that I got for the NES, for free. Was a Mario and Duck Hunt bundle. I don't have a zapper, and even if I use a zapper, it's not going to detect well with the modern day TVs. That's if I was told about that, but uh, classic. Another hard game I couldn't beat. My mom beat it like always because she's grew up with these games. She knows tips and tricks. She always tells me about that. Now we're going to move on with some NES. I don't have a lot of them, but I got some of the gold ones. Donkey Kong Country, the first one, and let me just. And it's not gonna focus, but screw it. I have Donkey Kong Country. Like I said, good game. I got this at a local game store for $5, and took a while to work because you had to back in the day, blowing it works for those guys at the time that played it. What's this one? Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Fun game. I actually liked it. Me and my buddy actually played this because he had an NES. It, I'm too used to modern day fighting games because it is now smooth comboing. This one, I don't know how people play it. A go-to game I got for $19. I've been trying to look for this for a while. Is Super Mario World. Good ass game. I love this. This is the one I got addicted to most. Now, right here I have is the Game Boy Color. I know I have more Nintendo products because Nintendo games are more hard to find and they're really expensive. With a Pokemon Yellow, haven't yet beat it. But oh yeah, back to the time. You gotta get batteries for these things. Now here in this little bag, I bought this off of a homie of mine. He was selling his Game Boy Color with a was it N64? Yeah. By the way, I did not say I have an N64. Let's see, got Donkey Kong Land. Right, pretty much Donkey Kong Country, just in the Game Boy edition. What's this? Super Mario Land. This one where Daisy's in the game. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Haven't beaten it. Very confusing, but Wario's in it. That's all I remember. Uh, I got a clear version of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Seasons. First Zelda game I ever have now, as I own. I don't really play a lot of Legend of Zelda. Go to franchise still. And Pokemon Blue. This one's the good one. This is my favorite because I'm more of a Squirtle guy than a Charmander. I'm not trying to get hate from the Charizard community. Now, I have three N64 games because why not? But I do have the start of all Smash Bros. That's right. I got the very first copy of the game, and yet This game is still holds up to this day, in my opinion. Even though the graphics are not modern day or not, this game is what got Smash Bros on the map. And but I prefer the second one out of anything for Melee, which I have for my GameCube. I had to get this one too, N64 Donkey Kong, goated one. Uh, very hard for what it is, in my opinion. And obviously the man himself, Super Mario 64. You can't not have an N64 without this one, right? This would change gaming forever. The joystick era. Now, this is going up a lot of prices. I have a 3DS XL with I don't have a game inside with Super Mario Bros. 2 in it, and I have another game. Well, actually, let me go grab it. In this case, because I don't have the case for these two games that I got when I bought them, is a DS of Super Mario 64 DS. Strange one, but plays really different. Kind of plays different from it. And I can't forget the main game, Pokemon Y. It came with them when I bought it, the 3DX XL, 3DS XL. Came with the game. Dude was selling it. I love it. It's still, well, since now I can just turn it on. Give it a sec. There we go. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. Lights up. Hold up. It's not focusing right on the screen. Whatever. Works clearly. And another console. At the time, I remember wanting this, and I had a DS at the time, but I think the actual main battery for the DSi I have just decided to give up because no matter how many times if you want to charge it, it will no longer turn on. But this is, I have more games. They're all at a box that I have that were my, let's see what I have in there. 360. I have that in there. My Xbox 360, GameCube. I think there's another console I believe I have there. No, but there's a lot more games that I would love to show off. You guys tend to want to see them, and this is what I love about video games is now collecting them. I've been looking around for some good games. I do have quite a bit, a lot. Well, I do have it right here. I have it for the PS3, God of War 3. Love the God of War series. $10. Got it for $10. Obviously, it's a good game. I think I have another one here. Well, box. No, okay, it's not here on my drawers. So the rest is in my box. But yeah, gaming has carried me this far from consoles, for missing out for the whole console. Like I remember at the time I wanted the PS3 over the Xbox 360. But let's be real, who wouldn't want an Xbox 360? It's really a better console at that time. So, oh yeah, now I remember. I have a PS4. I don't have the Xbox One, but I'm soon gonna find one. Um, from console to PC, it's insane how gaming has gone this far. Because that's what put me on the games. These games right here, these classics got me on. I got games that most people don't have. I don't even know if this will show up here well on the camera. Oh shit, it kind of does. Huh. Oh wait, I wonder if I could play the intro on this. Holy shit, actually is playing. I'm looking at it on my second monitor. Yep, the Pikachu version. How far did I go on this? 1995 to 1999. Jeez. I'm still in the beginning of the level. See, I got it, and I'm only in the beginning of the level where you get Pikachu. It's crazy. Holy crap. How do people play like these at the time? Look at that. Look how small it is. And it's still insane. I wish I have an original Game Boy, but that's a bit more harder to find. And like I said, I am very happy that I have games that I have never played at the time, especially from a kid, from not having, like, obviously not a whole lot of money growing up. Now since I'm an adult and now I got adult money, I can literally just buy these. Not all of them, but most. And plan on reselling these is probably a big no-no to me because obviously I love having these games around, and it's a big show off in my opinion. Like just show some my friends, mostly my friends that are into gaming as well, even to some that are not, because it's cool to have these. Imagine going up to someone who's like, "Yo, you have an N64?" It's like, "Yeah, what you trying to play? Super Mario, DK, Smash Bros? Like one of those Smash Bros." So, but yeah, I just want to talk about, if you guys want to see me, I will whip out the GameCube. It's a great one, but I would love to whip it out, show off some games that I have for it, and others too. I have a shit ton of games that I would love to show you guys, but all in all, but now going from console to PC is really mind blowing because I didn't really think I would play a whole bunch of PC because I always wanted a computer at the time. And I remember my buddy told me when I was building it before the whole RAM prices going up and GPU soon again, was once you build the PC, you're not going to go back. And boy, he was right. He was right all along because I have never looked back. I have my PS5 right here underneath this desk and can't play it. I look at it and I'm just like, wow, I don't even play it no more because I'm more playing on my computer because now all games are either an Xbox, and then they're like exclusives are no longer a thing because I got the PS5 just to play Ragnarok, and it was worth every penny of it. I love the God of War series. I think out of all PlayStation has the best series in my opinion. I know Halo's a big thing for you Xbox people, and I'm not gonna lie, Halo 3 is the best one out of all of them. And Reach, it goes to Halo 3, then Reach. Love those series, but it just hasn't been the same. And it's crazy the fact that these games took time to make, and video game companies cared about exclusive. If we want people to be in Nintendo, you have to, whip out Super Mario, whip out Smash Bros. You're not gonna find it in any other console. But now it just doesn't really matter. Seeing Gears of Wars on PC and on Xbox blows. Well, no, PC and on PlayStation because it was only on Xbox weirds me out because usually I remember if you want the because I was there when the console war was a thing. What was better, PS3 or Xbox? Because Xbox has Halo, Gears of Wars, better graphics because they started the HDMI, or get yourself a PS3 and get God of War 3. And I think that's it. I just don't. I don't really. Oh, Last of Us. Last of Us. You can't forget about that. But yeah, but like I was there when if you to pick a game, crossplay wasn't really a thing yet at the time. That one's pretty insane to think about. Playing these like you really couldn't do crossplay at all. I know Nintendo's now been scummy with their new Nintendo Switch 2, especially in the new Metroid, where you had to pay $30 because you're in the desert riding a motorcycle, no music, and then $30 add music. Can't get any more worse. DLCs weren't even big. Well, DLCs weren't there yet. And that's also insane because once the game is out, it's out. If it sucks, it sucks. If it was really good, it's good. Like, and I think that there's so much more replayability in these games. I've mostly been just playing mostly single players. I'm not really that big into competitive as I used to be. But till this day, gaming has gone pretty far. Now everybody, because I like at the time having these things, you weren't cool. All right, I was around there like watching anime and you like any nerdy shit. Now apparently everything's cool, which kind of upsets me because we're different. I remember getting called a loser for liking Dragon Ball, but I still to this day, till this day, I'm still the big Dragon Ball guy because I think Dragon Ball is one. I grew up watching Dragon Ball a lot, but gaming has now gained a reputation of scummy companies and just make a make a copy and paste game that really won't make a difference. And I think this is what nostalgic does to people, especially with me, since I did play these old consoles at the time, and but I never own them. Never, I only get to play them like when whoever has it by any chance, and if hope to God it works, which it does, and I'm very happy that I have these games. I can say I own it. And well, unless you're in the modern day era where even if you buy a physical copy of a game, you don't really own it. So, yeah, that's all I really want to talk about. Like I said, if you guys want to see me whip out my GameCube, my N64, and all that, I'll gladly and show off some games that I have exclusive for it. Because I do have a lot of games for the PS3, not a whole lot for the GameCube. I have a lot of PS2 games, so yeah, if you guys want me to show off some games, I'll gladly do it for you.